All right, let's talk about how to attract Aquarius as well as Aquarius Amorous compatibility. All right, I am reading this from a book. I will drop the author's name and the name of the book below in the description box. Keep in mind, any two signs can work very well together in a relationship. So by the end of what I share with you, if you've had, just share your experiences below. Try to keep it as high vibrational as possible. What's worked for you, what hasn't worked for you, that kind of thing, so that you can help out other signs who may be possibly thinking about dating or being in some sort of relationship with another sign. All right, let's go. How to attract Aquarius. These highly social creatures make friends easily. They are amusing, interesting conversationalists who nonetheless prefer to discuss what is significant or important. Don't be surprised if they don't reach any conclusions, though. When you're dealing with eternal verities, it's hard to come to the point. Aquarians are usually courteous but elusive. There is no way to breach this demeanor, especially not with a direct attack. When faced with head-on approach, Aquarius tends to retreat. It is easy to draw out their compassionate qualities. They are humanitarians whose interests stretch far beyond the horizon. They see the big picture, not its little flaws. They are interested in books, art, or scientific matters. Most Aquarians have an interest in science. They are also fascinated by hobbies and gadgets. If you can't share all their interests, at least try not to be jealous of the fact that Aquarians have so many. They can't help it. It's in their stars. Aquarians are not steak and potato people. They prefer little places. A cuisine, a combination of Chinese and conventional cooking. Aquarians are always delighted with the quote-unquote different. Give them time to get to know you, trust you, and depend on you. Aquarians may take advice but are too smart to be fooled. They won't keep taking bad advice. They'll just avoid the advisor. Important to note. Never nag Aquarians about a mistake. They will acknowledge one readily enough, but then forget it. A mistake seems genuinely unimportant to them, and if you keep harping on it, they'll just think that you're strange. Let's move on to Aquarius Amorous compatibility. All right, it's important to keep in mind that whether you had good or bad experiences with other signs, I'm going to start with from Aquarius to Aries and move all the way down to Aquarius and Pisces combinations. All right, try to keep it as high vibrational as possible in the comments section, but here we go. First up, Aquarius and Aries. We know that Aries is the first sign, so we're going to go from top to bottom. Aquarius and Aries. They'll enjoy plenty of fun and frolicking. Aquarius's imaginativeness meshes well with Aries' forcefulness. Sexually, Aries' passion inspires Aquarius's originality. They won't try to tie each other down, for each understands the other's need for freedom, adventure, and outside interest. Neither likes to be dominated. However, an Aries must take the lead. If this problem can be worked out satisfactorily, the track is clear ahead as far as anyone can see. All right, up next is Aquarius and Taurus. Aquarius's careless attitude towards love will baffle and finally enrage highly passionate Taurus, who doesn't want someone just to play with. Taurus's possessiveness and jealousy makes Aquarius anxious to pack a suitcase and go. Aquarius loves to wander away, while Taurus loves home. These two are stubborn in very different ways. Aquarius refuses to be conventional, while Taurus rigidly adheres to the values of family and security. Aquarius is interested in humane concerns. Taurus is single-minded about itself and its possessions, and so on and on and on. All right, let's move on to Aquarius and Gemini. Gemini is willing to go along with Aquarius's taste for experiment. In addition, Aquarius calms down Gemini's flightiness and its stabilizing influence. They enjoy each other's quick, intelligent minds and will have fascinating conversations about people, ideas, and places. Both desire harmony and companionship with not a lot of emotions involved. They love to socialize. They have a wide range of outside activities, and neither is particularly jealous or proprietary. They'll be fine bedmates and fascinating friends. All right, let's move on to Aquarius and Cancer. Aquarius bristles at Cancer's possessiveness and can't understand why Cancer won't hang loose. Aquarius is careless and free with affection, making sensitive Cancer feel neglected and rejected. Aquarius hates Cancer's clingy restrictiveness and complaining, which stem from Cancer's constant need for proof of love. Cancer wants a safe, secure home, but Aquarius needs a very flexible living arrangement. Cancer wants Aquarius to stay, but soon Aquarius is inclined to wander away. Next up is Aquarius and Leo. Leo is delighted by Aquarius' sexual inventiveness, and Aquarius is drawn to Leo's fire and robust zest for life. These two opposites in the zodiac start off on a high note, but then the notes go sour. Basically, Leo is physical and Aquarius is mental. Leo can't get the cooperation or the admiration it requires, and Aquarius resents Leo's attempt to rule. They have different views of independence. To Aquarius, it means freedom to explore new horizons. To Leo, it means pursuing a glamorous, extravagant lifestyle. Aquarius is interested in the world. Leo is strictly interested in Leo. All right, now next up, Aquarius and Virgo. Both are mental signs rather than emotional, but Virgo looks on the darker side of life while Aquarius is imaginative and optimistic. Aquarius needs activity, social events, a wide circle of acquaintances. Virgo enjoys a quiet existence with a few close friends. Their goals are very different. Aquarius wants to be as brilliant as possible. Virgo wants to be as efficient as possible. They're compatible intellectually but won't celebrate many anniversaries. Next up is Aquarius and Libra. Warm, sensual Libra joins the enthusiasm in Aquarius's erotic fun and games. Also, diplomatic Libra knows just how to get around Aquarius's quirky, stubborn streak. They like the way each other's minds work and share interest in music, theater, and the arts. Both love parties and other people and have numerous projects in common. There won't be arguments about who leads and who follows because they are both great at doing that. Just that. This should be a lovely affair, but for long term, someone will have to settle down. All right, next up, Aquarius and Scorpio. Fueled by Scorpio's volatility and Aquarius's imaginative, sex is quite out of the ordinary. But Aquarius is turned off by Scorpio's powerful and jealous passions, and Scorpio is upset by Aquarius' unpredictable moods. Aquarius is looking for a companion and adventure, whereas Scorpio wants a committed consort. Aquarius is aloof and unemotional and restless. Scorpio is demanding, critical, and intensely possessive. Aquarius starts looking for happiness outside the home and might as well keep right on traveling. Aquarius and Sagittarius. These two are so innovative about lovemaking that they ought to charge admission. In addition, they inspire each other intellectually. For Aquarius has far out inventive ideas, and Sagittarius optimistic and visionary. Aquarius can be dogmatic in his libertarian views, but that doesn't bother live and let live Sagittarius. Both are highly social, fun-loving creatures who like people, seeing new places, and whatever is unpredictable. The best part that neither one is jealous when the other isn't home. Next up, Aquarius and Capricorn. Both signs have a strong sense of self, but Aquarius wants to be free and Capricorn wants to dominate. Aquarius has great many opinions about everything and welcomes neither advice nor orders from rigid Capricorn. Aquarius is continually on the go and likes to spend money. Capricorn considers that frivolous and tries to impose strict control. Capricorn is cautious, solid, and straightforward and doesn't understand Aquarius's adventurous streak. A brief rapport at best before boredom sets in and damps the fire. Let's move on to Aquarius and Aquarius. They admire and like each other and especially enjoy each other's sense of humor. Inventive, progressive, attracted to the new and unusual. They are sexually suited and share wide-ranged interests. Each is involved in all kinds of projects and friendships. With so many outside activities going, they are likely to be apart as much as they are together, and that's fine with them. They haven't a thing to quarrel about since they agree on everything. Both of them are much more rational than emotional. Their love won't be as deep as a well, but it will draw water. Sensual, imaginative Pisces will go along with anything Aquarius wants, and they achieve an unusual intimacy. However, things begin to go downhill as Pisces insist on more and more testaments of love. Dependent and decisive, Pisces needs someone strong to take control. Aquarius shuns any kind of emotional demands. When Aquarius feels hemmed in by all enveloping Piscean web, it will struggle free and go its own way. Remember, keep this in mind. Any two signs can have a successful relationship. So share your experiences below. Try to keep it as high vibrational as possible so that you can help out your fellow soul tribies. Thank you, and thank you for watching.